Democrats putting a dark cloud over President-elect Donald Trump's nominee to head the Environmental Protection Agency, Oklahoma Attorney General Scott Pruitt. A strong skeptic of climate change, even stronger advocate against environmental regulations, has now been tapped to lead that agency. I want to bring in Hawaii Democratic Senator Brian Schatz from Capitol Hill now. Senator, thank you for your time this morning. Are you planning to block the nomination?
We're going to do everything we can to block this nomination. You know, this is not with any historical precedent. You know, even under Republican administrations, even under George W. Bush and George H.W. Bush, they didn't appoint a head of the EPA who intended to dismantle the EPA. This is not just a climate denier. This is someone who's made a profession out of denying the science of climate change. This is someone who has made a profession out of undermining the ability of the EPA to enforce the Clean Air Act and the Clean Water Act. This is a four-alarm fire for the environmental community and for anybody who cares about clean air and clean water. So we're going to fight it with everything we've got. We're going to see whether we're going to be able to get any reasonable Republicans to come to our side. There are a number of them who have occasionally sort of flirted with the truth and been on the right side of this climate change question, but there's nowhere to hide now. If you are not a climate denier, then you cannot put someone who is a climate denier to head the EPA.
Is this something for which you would shut down the government?
Well, it's not coming to that because it's a nomination. You know, usually shutting down the government has to do with a government funding bill. So it'll be a separate nomination process. There are going to be tough questions during the hearings. And what it will take is 51 members of the United States Senate opposing this nomination. We have 48 Democrats. There are a number of Republicans who over the past have been reasonable about climate change, and so we want them to continue to be reasonable about climate change, because anything they may have done to be on the right side of history will frankly be erased if they put this EPA nominee into place.